Hello students, this is continuation video of class 6 computer chapter number 1. Hope you all are fine and understood the previous class. So let's revise first, then we go ahead in this class. In previous video, I told you about the categories of computers. Here are microcomputer, mini computers, mainframe computers, supercomputers, mobile computers, game console, and embedded computers. So, microcomputers, their features, examples are C64, IBM PC, etc. And mini computers, their features, their examples, VEX computers, PDP-8, etc. Mainframe computers, their features, their examples are PDP-10, IBM 390 and System Z10. Then supercomputers, their features, then mobile computers, then game console, examples Sony PlayStation, Microsoft Xbox, and embedded computers, its features, examples glucometer, Kindle, GPS receiver. Then I told you about these types of computer languages. Here, computer languages are divided into two types: low-level languages, high-level languages. And low-level languages again categorized into two categories: machine language and assembly language. Here, machine language, their features, then assembly language, its features, then high-level languages, its features, Now, I tell you about fourth generation languages. So, it is 4GL. What is 4GL? Fourth generation language is a programming language or environment developed for a specific purpose for certain type of work, such as development of commercial business software. The basic design of 4GLs are to reduce programming effort, the time, and the total cost of software development. There are different types of 4GLs. Some 4GLs are table driven and require no programming. There are very efficient report generators that are used to create extensive and flexible reports. Data management software are those that help in easy creation. manipulation of data without extensive programming that is normally required with high-level languages. Now I tell you about the features of fourth generation languages. It is machine-dependent language developed for specific purposes. It reduces programming efforts, time, and cost. It uses graphical interface and icons. So do you know Lady Ada Bryan is known as the world's first computer programmer. Now, I tell you about the processing of computer programming using translator. High-level languages are designed taking into mind the ease for programmers. These languages are not understood by the computer because it only understands zeros and ones. To make the computer understand a program, it is first converted into machine language. A high-level language is translated into machine language, and it is by translator. This process is called decoding of programs. So there are three types of translator: assembler, compiler, interpreter. So what is assembler? Assembler converts a program written in assembly level language into machine level language, that is assembly code into machine code. Now next, what is compiler? Compiler translates the whole program completely in single operation. Then what do you mean by interpreter? An interpreter translates a program in a step-by-step process. It is slower than compiler process. Okay, now come to next, working of translator. Since computer understand only patterns of bits, so every high-level languages need to be converted into bits. The code written in high-level language is known as program code. It is sent to translator for converting it into machine code. After being converted, it is sent to CPU for processing. So this is the working of translator. First program code, then translator, then machine code. Now, before solving the book exercise, let's revise the key points of this chapter. Computers are categorized into different types with respect to their speed, storage capacity, size, and cost. Computer languages are classified into two types: low-level languages and high-level languages. Assembly language is a low-level language which enables a programmer to use symbolic representations or names of numbers. Then, machine language is a set of instructions written as a pattern of bits. Then, high-level languages are instructions written in English-like language. Next, assembler converts a program written in assembly-level languages into machine-level language, that is, assembly code into machine code. Then compiler translates the whole program completely in single operations. Then at last, an interpreter translates a program in step-by-step process. It is slower than compiler process. Now, we solve the book exercise. This is book exercise MCQs. So here first is mainframe computers were first developed by company named. What was that company? Google, IBM, Infosys. What was that? That was IBM. Then next, dash translate a program in a step-by-step process. Which was that? Compiler, interpreter or assembler? Yes, this was interpreter. Then solve the fill in the blanks. Languages are classified into two types, dash and dash. Which are the two types? Low level languages and high level languages. Yes. Number 2, dash languages uses mnemonics. Which uses? Assembly languages uses mnemonics. Then next, a code written in high level language is known as dash. That is program code. Next, dash is an example of high level languages. We can take any example here. We take C or C++. Then personal computers are also called dash. What is this? Microcomputer. Personal computer are also called microcomputer. Okay? So hope you understood this chapter very well. And for homework, and I will provide you in school app class-wise note. There the answers of the questions given in the back side of the section B. Here the 5 questions are given that you have to write in the copy, and the answers are given in the school app in class-wise notes. So see that and complete the copy. Okay. Bye.